Alright y'all, it's me, Normal Corey, back again here with my MPC Live 3. I'm here with my MPC Live outside, and if you have an MPC Live 3, I would challenge you, make a beat outside. I still haven't seen anybody make a video on YouTube with their beat outside, so make a beat outside, tag me, comment below if you're gonna make a beat outside. If you appreciate me doing these tutorial videos outside, if you're someone who wants to learn way more about your MPC Live 3 and get hands-on, you're at the right spot. Like and subscribe to the channel. Again, comment below if you have any thoughts. If you want to do a 1-hour consultation with me on making beats with your MPC Live 3, click the link below to do a consultation. If you have any issues, reach out to me. I know there were some issues. People were talking about not being able to set up a time on there. Please let me know. We'll figure something out. So today, I'm 2 weeks in with this device. 2 weeks of making beats with this thing outside. Honestly, I'm in love with this thing. I haven't really been sleeping that much. There's so much to learn. There's so much more to this device, a lot of positives and negatives. A week ago, I did a deep dive into a lot of different things about this device. And there's a lot of things to dive deep into. We have the mod, we have the touch strip, we have crossfading, we have the sequencer, we have the different sequencer modes, we have the MPCE pads with the XY axis. Honestly, I learn things and I have to sleep on it, and there's more to learn. So today, I got this headphone microphone. What we're gonna do is we're gonna use the clip matrix. Today we're gonna do a deep dive in the clip matrix. The clip matrix, something that I wish they had on the MPC Live 2, and they didn't. So my process of making music on the MPC Live 2 was a lot different than this one with the clip matrix. Watch tutorials. I've been watching tutorials ever since I got this thing on the clip matrix. I watched a lot today, and I think I can show you all some things that are actually really helpful. I think the process with which I made music isn't that much different than it was before. So let's dive into this thing. This is 24 hours later than when I shot the other part of the video. You know, it was golden hour, and I don't want to waste that footage. I don't want to waste that thumbnail that I shot. But last night I tried to do a video for y'all about clips. I don't mind rambling a little bit as long as I know this device kind of like the back of my hand. I feel comfortable just sharing and talking and going through. And truthfully, I made that video and it made me really sad and it made me really angry. So we've basically taken 24 hours and we've learned a lot more, and there's still a lot for me to know. I would love, particularly if you were watching this video and you're an Akai Force user, it would be great if you could give me some advice. I've been watching a lot of Akai Force videos to better understand the clips functionality. And we have our clips, and we're about to just jam a little bit, okay? And we're gonna try to talk this through as quickly as possible. There's still things that I'm figuring out as I go, but I just want to help everybody out, just the way that I've been helped out. So I have a little template here. So if we go back to the clip view, we have 8 separate tracks. We have these drums here. We have this disco kit, and I already have it set up to kits. I already have it set up to a couple of clips. So by default, you're just going to go to where everything is recording into the arrangement. If we look over here, the arrangement is in the top part. I think what's so difficult, this is similar to Ableton. Ableton took me a really long time to learn when I used to use Ableton. And I think it's because if you're creating a unitary, non-linear experience, it's going to be complicated because it's all about a relationship with itself. So basically we're in the main mode. This is the way that I used to make music in my MPC. And there wasn't even the arrange mode. It would all be about these sequences, right? So sequence 1, I would call verse A, chorus A, verse B. So I would build songs that way, bringing tracks in and out. And then if we would go here into the menu, you have a song mode, and then you would load everything in and stack things that way. That's not off the table. I think that can still be used, but that's just a whole other way of making music, because now when you're in the range mode, the way that I was able to create these clips is you click this button here, and when you do that, it's going to go over here. If you double click the arrange, it takes you to the clip matrix. And we have these clips here. So let's go like this. When you hold down, you're able to, whenever you hold down, you're able to affect each individual clip. You can copy things to the arrangement, copy things back into the arrangement, things like that, edit the events, edit the clip, also affect the settings of the clip. But yeah, so that's a great way to get things started. So I already went ahead and sequenced some drums in, and all my other past videos I talk about the sequencing a lot. So right now it's overdubbing, because I had overdub pressed. But so that's pretty cool. What we could do is we could click here and say edit the clip. And for this first one, we can go into the grid mode of this clip. And we can go in and we can delete a couple of the notes. So then we go back to the clip. So now we go back to the range. Gosh, I don't know why it keeps overdubbing every time. So let's talk about this, because it's overdubbing every time, which maybe is what I need for some purposes later on, but right now I don't need it. So if you hold down record, right now everything is recording to the clip, but you could have it where everything was recording to the arrangement. So it has record, record launch, record overdub or launch. So record launch, record overdub or clip, record overdub then clip, record to selection, and then we have clip. So I'm gonna keep it right here because it helps me out. But yeah, let's go in and let's build a beat really quickly and just talk about it. So we're right here in the bass. Let's go here and let's create a little clip to play bass on. But if I click up here in the settings, the default is 4 bars for the length of what I'm playing. So let's go back here. See, but here's the thing, it's the same thing from both views. So right here, if we go back, it's into the arrangement, but we're already on the clip, but we're in that original way that we were working. So this is confusing, but it's also really great because you're not as limited to the same amount of bars as you were before. Now that limitation might make things easier, so this does make it more complicated. But let's go here and let's click overdub. And let's go ahead and let's say copy and then paste. So it's really easy. You can like do this live, and I was watching a lot of tutorials about people making music live with the Akai Force, and that's what I realized is that you can bring these rows and things in and out, duplicate rows really, really easily, and that's really fun. So let's go here. Let's go to the lead. Click the sounds here. I'm gonna try this one. That sounds crazy. Let's go back in here. So now what we could do is, let me just show you. So we go into the settings, we have the default length, and we could do like so many bars and then edit it down. Chopping, take, select, show arrangement in the mix. We have 1 bar quantization, which I think works good for me. Let's go in. So let's click on here, edit the clip, and this is how we used to work before. It's not that much different. We can fix everything. Okay, so that sounds good to me. Let's go back into the arranger, and we'll copy this one too, and we'll say paste. Okay, so now let's go over to the piano. Okay, so we'll copy this. Oh no. So we'll delete that one and we'll say paste. Okay, so this is what I really learned last night that was really awesome, that made me really happy. So what we could do is we could go here, we're on 2. I pasted everything. We could just go in here and say copy, click on the next one and just say paste. And then let's just do this, you know, like whenever I said that I would do this song mode and I would name each separate parts, we could technically do this on the side. It says 1, 2, 2, 2. That's kind of confusing, but here's what I wanted to show you for building songs really quickly and really easily. So right now I have these effects on, which is cool for performing live, but let's go out of there. Let's go here, and this is the track mutes. So those are the vocals, but here's what we're gonna do. We have this like this, and let's go in here, and you can say take a snapshot. So now we've taken a snapshot, so we'll play it. Oh no, I don't know why it's overdubbing every single time that I play, and it's really frustrating me. So let's go here, let's go to settings, clip record to play, launch behavior, launch destination, retro. I'm gonna remember that it was on this, and let's just say clip. Let's take it to clip. Let's see if this will make it easier for me while I'm trying to show you everything. Dang, it's still recording. That's really strange to me. Every time it's overdubbing. Okay, that's fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna build a song really quickly. I'm not gonna get too caught up on that. In the future, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this. I'm sure someone can comment and be like, Corey, here's what you need to do. So if we go here, we did the snapshot. And we notice it's like this. Because I have these two muted here, which are these two here. So let's go over. You notice these are still... Let's bring this one in. And let's say here, let's take a snapshot here. Let's see what happens when we go back here. See, now these two are muted. Cool. Ah, yeah. So now let's go over here. So this is the same, but let's go here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, take a snapshot here. But here's another cool thing about snapshots that I realized. When we go on the lead and we go here, let's press edit. There's all these different effects. It should only be 4 here. Let's see if this works. Okay, so let's go over here. Let's go to arrange. Let's see how this works. Let's actually go back to the first. So when we go in here, it's gonna go over here. And let's go here and then do these. And let's say take a snapshot. Now let's just play through everything and see how it sounds. So that's a really basic strong song structure there, and I would say those snapshots are something that was really incredible for me to learn. I'm really grateful to know that, and that actually much improves my old workflow. And I also haven't seen videos about that, so if I were to do a short, it'll probably be about these snapshots and how they work, because being able to bring things in and out, I understand why you might want to keep all the tracks on and then just bring things in and out that way. There might be certain situations where that's better. I can't think of it right now, but I'm sure there are reasons why you would want to do that. But this works pretty good for me. So now let's go in and let's just do these vocals. I don't know why it's overdubbing every time that I play, even in this way, but I think it's going to allow me to do some pretty cool, fun overdubbing, which is what I wanted to do. So yeah, here we go. Let's see, are you able to hear me? Yes, you are. See, are you able to hear me? Yes, you are. See, you able to hear me? Yes, you are. Okay, let's go for it. Fun functionality. Fun functionality. Learning, having a good time together. We're learning so much on YouTube. Thank you for hanging out with me. Fun functionality. Fun functionality. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. And it's different every single time. And it doesn't even have to rhyme. But it does. 'Cause I'm making the live art for you. Singing live on YouTube. For you. Singing live on YouTube. For you. Singing live on YouTube. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another. Okay, I don't know why this one, because I did the wrong gosh darn input. Let's see if the next one is. But you notice, even though I did that wrong, that was pretty fast. I actually don't think I should do any more for the sake of time with the video. But, well, no, let's do it a different way. Let's delete that. Let's press record. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping for some reason it's not. Press the record arm on. And now let's go back in. Now we're looping. That's really strange. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. So I think I have to press this like. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track. Now we're making a whole stack. Now we're looping another track.
Now we're looping another track, but now we're making a whole stack. But it's different every single time. But it doesn't even have to rhyme. But it's different every single time. But it does so much. Cause I'm making it live here on YouTube. Sing it live.
Okay, let me. Okay, so this sounds pretty bad, but I'm feeling really good because we are we are officially doing stuff. So let's go in and let's use, because the snapshots are already on, I do think that everything is gonna be changing based on the way that we do these track mutes. So,
but now we're looping another track. But it's different every single time. Functionality. But it does. Songs live here on YouTube. Sing it live on YouTube. But now we're looping another.
okay, so does it? I think I need to. I'm sorry, I'm laughing so much. I think I need to go in and clear the snapshot. Do it again, and then we're gonna take a snapshot again.
But
and then we're gonna do the same thing.
But
clear snapshot. It's so stupid. Okay, so let's do another. So stupid. Okay, so clear the snapshot. And this one we'll just do this. So we're going in and out. We're just creating.
But it does.
Okay, so then we'll go here. And then we'll go here.
Live here.
Clear the snapshot. And I think this should just be the first two for these. Take another snapshot. Now let's see how everything plays.
Fun functionality. Fun functionality. Having a good time. Functionality. But it does. 'Cause I'm making the live art for you. Sing it live on YouTube.
Okay, so that's really goofy. That's really goofy, but I'm having a good time. So on these certain ones, these tracks are muted and is this way too, but technically I think you could, because the vocals are, I'm like looping differently on different things, you could technically like.
For you, sing it live on YouTube. For you, sing it live on YouTube. Now we're looping another track, and it's different every. Now we're looping and it's different every. But it does. For you.
So this allows you to mess around and basically create live, and you can do loops, but then you can do different loops within it. I'm gonna try to wrap this video up now because it's a lot. I know you can also record, press this and back into the arrangement. I'm gonna do more videos, but I'm feeling pretty good about this looping functionality that I have. Yeah, thank y'all so much for checking this out. All right, well there you have it. Another beat on the MPC Live 3. Thanks so much for checking out this video. You know, we're gonna have way more videos headed your way soon. Like and subscribe if you appreciate it. Comment below if you have any thoughts, positive, negative. Please let me know. Click the link below if you want to do a consultation with me on making beats with your MPC Live 3. Thank you so much for your support.